go back to that mindset stuff because I want to talk. I want people to hear about your mindset as you approach things, because I think sometimes people who want to do music and are doing some modicum of music, they kind of struggle along maybe more than they have to because their mindset is from a position of lack. Like there's not going to be enough things and they don't realize how much is available to them. So I want you to kind of speak to that for just a second. I said we'd get back to it. Both of us have ADD, but we are managing somehow to keep the show on the rails.
Lack mindset. Let's unpack this a little bit. I'm going to make the correlation between lack mindset and injury rates in musicians. This is just an observation. A musician who's a freelancer on a journey here, and they are taught in the beginning, you have to say yes to every gig. Every gig. Because if you don't say yes to every gig, you might not get called for the next one. And you have to say yes to every single one, because if you don't get called, they also might think you're not available. You are not responsible. You are, we can't depend on that person. So you have to say yes to everyone, whether you like it or not. And at the expense of everything else in your life, the gig comes first because there aren't enough to go around. Okay, so we've done that. Now we're saying yes to everything. Okay, now we're playing more than we want, or we're playing through, we're starting to hurt maybe. We feel like we can't say no because there's not enough. And what happens if you tell people you hurt now? Oh, well, don't call her. She's injured. No, you can't depend on her. She might not be able to show up. I know of musicians in Nashville that have not been hired because they told somebody they were in pain. That's not okay.
Breaking news up on this thing.
Right? Okay. So now we are ignoring pain because we think we have to, because there aren't enough jobs and we have to take what we can get. So now we're ignoring it. The pain is getting worse because pain is a signal something's not right. But if we ignore it, we can just get through the gig. We can just get through the show. We just get through the concert just until the next one. And then we can rest. And then we rest and we feel better until we do the show again and it's back. And then we don't feel as good when we rest. And then rest isn't helping. And then pretty soon, I was in the violin shop a little while back talking to them. And the owner there said, yeah, there's a pretty high profile violin player I know of who's pretty sure he's just going to have to hang up his bow because he's in so much pain. He's just going to have to quit. Excuse me? Why? Why do we think we
that's where I come in.
Our bodies break? Yes. Why do we think we have to just play until our bodies break? Because they will. We're not indestructible.